I don't know if you want to say late night live, early morning live. It's like the glass half full, half empty. uh, I guess we'll say early morning live. It's like 4:20. I'm sorry I haven't been live in a while, everybody. I've been dealing with a lot of stuff, and it's the first holidays without my wife Jen, without my mom Josephine. You know, trying to surround myself with the best people. Some people are good, some people you can't really trust. So we'll say menza with that. But it's been a crazy time for me. This is really, truly the hardest time of my life and for my children's life. So I hope you can find it in your heart and forgive me. But let's do a little. Apefather does have a lot of ambition. You know that. We're going to talk a lot on this live, but I'll do a little music here. Here's my song, Ambition. I like it with that electric piano side. You like that? That's an original song I wrote called Ambition here. So far looks like we got a couple of haters here. Early morning live. How you doing, haters? You know, people don't like it sometimes when I play the piano. I don't know what to tell you. I'm a piano player. You know, it's my party. Play the piano if I want to. Play the piano if I want to. Play the piano if I want to. You could cry too, but I'm going to play. I'm not going to stop playing the piano if certain people like it or if certain people don't like it. You know what I mean? I'm definitely not a girl. Not according to my big, gigantic Italian meatballs and my Italian sausage. Definitely not a girl you're looking at here. Thank you so much, man. Um, Late night live. We'll talk about a couple of things here that I got in the works. I've recently crossed 17.5 million views. Now, a lot of people would say that's good, right? I'm talking about my YouTube channel, Apefather. People say that's really good, over 17.5 million views. But that's not good enough for Apefather. Apefather's got big goals. I want to get into the billions of views, the billions. So I am going to be working very hard. I have over 43,000 videos uploaded. I used to get a lot of views back in the day. I was getting, like in 2021, I was getting like 100,000 views on a video, 50,000 views. Since then, I don't really get a lot of views. That's why I got to kind of upload more videos to kind of make up. Oh, you like the Halloween song? Yeah. I try not to do too many covers on my lives. I apologize because then YouTube is not going to say the live is eligible for monetization. There'll be copyright issues. So I apologize. I can't really do any. My name is Richie. Anybody see Richie? Anybody know why Richie do Bobby Lupo? And yes, I am Italian. Anyway, hey, I'll show you a song I wrote about my family history. Okay, Richie Lavoiani. Okay, it's my true name, Richie Lavoiani. I'm going to tell you a little story about Palermo, Sicily. All right. And how my name is very feared, by the way. You mentioned my name. It's very feared in Palermo, Sicily. 2, 3, 4. My family is from Palermo, Sicily. My grandma told me stories about the old country, how we came to Brooklyn, New York, while I'm eating spaghetti with a spoon and fork, drinking wine, salute, gin tonic. My Uncle Paulie and my Aunt Connie served an Italian feast, yes sir. The Apefather's a gangster. Learn how to score every day, making cash. I built up a very respectable stash. I don't ask for anything, I just take what is mine, just like a porterhouse steak. Cooked medium rare with a bottle of wine that's rare. In my life, I don't even have a care. It's not even fair how I live. The Apefather's a gangster. Little saxophone solo. Apefather's a gangster. My family is from Palermo, Sicily. My grandma told me stories about the old country, how we came to Brooklyn, New York, while I'm eating spaghetti with a spoon and fork, drinking wine, salute, gin tonic. My Uncle Paulie and my Aunt Connie served an Italian feast, yes sir. The Apefather's a gangster. Never ratting on your friends. Always keep your mouth shut. Be a good earner. rules, because we survive by our rules. The Apefather is a gangster. So that's a song called The Apefather is a Gangster here. Thank you. It's about my family history, the Lavoiani history that started from Palermo, Sicily, and came into Brooklyn, New York. Forget about it. I wrote a song growing up in Brooklyn. I live in New Jersey. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. I wrote a song called the Brooklyn Song. This was actually recognized by Brooklyn Magazine, if you could believe this. They called it the greatest ballad, the greatest song ever written about Brooklyn, New York, if you could believe it. I swear to you, I shit you not. Song I'm about to play for you. Now, I live in the Jersey Shore now, but my whole life I grew up in Brooklyn, New York. So this is about my hometown, growing up in Brooklyn in the 70s and the 80s. Thank you very much again. Definitely not J. Cobb likes God. Let's do a little Brooklyn song here. Forget about it. Grew up on the Coney Island side. Hot dogs and Nathan's and the Cyclone for a ride. Cruising down 86th Street. Got my windows open, blasting music with a beat. Saturday night at Bay Ridge. Picked up a girl, buried out under the Verrazano Bridge. Late night food at Del Rio Diner. Nothing makes me feel finer than good old Brooklyn is on my mind. Holy Brooklyn, one of a kind. I want Brooklyn to always be home to me. Lunchtime's the best at Jones Deli. Dinner time's the best at Spumoni Gardens, L&B. Summertime at the 18th, there will feast all night. Christmas time, seen all the mansions lit up in Dyker Heights. It don't get better than this. All the best food and everything at your fingertips. Don't need a car, all you need is a step away. Just take a walk, be swept away. Good old Brooklyn is on my mind. Holy Brooklyn, one of a kind. I want Brooklyn to always be home to me. Little piano solo as the end trains passing by. Took my girl to a movie at the UA in Sheepshead Bay. Got a coffee and cannoli and cappuccinos be. Nothing beats Sundays in Bensonhurst. Mom's Italian cooking, on my list is always first. If I could travel all around the world, I am sure there are places I would love to see, but nothing compares to my hometown. There is no other place that I would rather be. Good old Brooklyn is on my mind. Only Brooklyn, one of a kind. I want Brooklyn to always be home to me. Forget about it. That's a Brooklyn song. Thank you so much. Definitely not Jay Cobb likes, Jacob. Not Jacob. I got it. I couldn't read it correctly. Not Jacob likes God. I appreciate your support. Appreciate you listening to the music. So you just heard two originals by Apefather, Richie Lavoie. That's my real name. But really in Sicily, it was Lavoiani, Richie Lavoiani. You heard Apefather is a Gangster. I just did that one before. And then you just heard the Brooklyn song, Forget About It, Maron. I also wrote another song here called Brooklyn Funk. This is an instrumental one about Brooklyn. I'll show it to you. Thank you, Antonio Miranda, one of the biggest haters here, who obviously doesn't seem to care that this is the first holiday. The holidays I'm spending without my wife Jennifer, without my mom Josephine. No sympathy, no empathy. You know, but I'm kind of used to it with you haters. I'm used to the no caring. I get it. So don't worry about it. Considering what I went through this year, Antonio Miranda, considering what my children have gone through this year, that my wife Jennifer passed away after a 10-year battle with cancer, and 2 weeks later, my mother Josephine passed away, I think I'm working really hard. I've uploaded at this point well over 43,000 videos. I have over 17.5 million views. And okay, this is my 871st live. Granted, it's a very far distance from 1 million lives, which is what I said I would do. But 871 lives is certainly not a small number. And I'm going to continue doing more. I'm going to continue doing more. I showed a lot of dedication to Sarah. Huh? Look, what could I tell you, man? When my wife and mom passed away, I wasn't myself, and I needed people to talk to. I needed friends. Sarah came around and spoke to me for 4 hours, 5 hours a day. At the time, it was needed. Should I have gave her money? No, but I learned a lot. I got a big education. Okay, this is what people don't understand. You always talk about education, right? By the way, salud, Gentani. I got a big education on all the scams that are out. Let me tell you something, man. There is a lot of scam artists out there, and they prey on people who go through tragedies in their life. You know, they go online. See, I'm an online presence. I'm the Apefather, so I have a YouTube channel, and I'm actually very vocal. I make it very easy for these con artists because I'm very vocal about everything going on in my life. So I'm making live streams actually talking about how sad I am. It was helping me through the grieving process. Look, whether you understand this or not, I use YouTube as a forum to also help myself. Listen, do I entertain people? Absolutely. And I'm here to entertain you. But I also use it as a place to help myself, I'm very honest, Antonio. I'm a very honest person. Like I told you, the very small misunderstandings that we had were misunderstandings. That's all they were. They were misunderstandings. And I don't want to go over it right now. I want to talk about, we've gone over it. How are you feeling with the whole Bitcoin thing, Antonio? Apefather became 100% pro Bitcoin. And like, again, it's not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. Don't listen to anything I'm saying. But I definitely am a big, big believer in Bitcoin. You were always right about that, Antonio. I do feel it's going to 1 million in probably a few years. So I don't let these little price, whatever you want to call it, little dips. It doesn't bother me at all. Of course, I know, but you see all these people online, they're all crying the blues, Antonio. They're all panicking. They're all getting scared. Not me. I'm not getting scared at all. I love Bitcoin. Okay. I love it. Yeah, 15,000. That was crazy, man. That was low. I remember one time I was living in Staten Island with my wife Jen. It was around 2018. Was it 2000? It was 2017. And I remember Bitcoin went to 5,000 one time, if you could believe this. I never will forget it. And I'm such an idiot. At the time, I had $100,000. I was like, I was telling Jen I should throw this 100,000 into Bitcoin right now, 5,000. What a terrible move that I didn't do that. Okay, that's one of the very stupidest things I've ever done in my life. I could have picked up 20 Bitcoins. Can you imagine that? We're that close to 2 mil right now. But hey, you learn from your life's mistakes. But again, everything I'm saying, just want to be clear to everyone, is not financial advice. Do not listen to me, please. I am begging all of you. Do not listen to anything I say on a financial level. I am just an entertainer, and everything I say is for entertainment purposes only. I've been saying that for the longest time, Yeah, so when my wife Jennifer passed away, this all happened this year, February. 2 weeks later, my mom passed away. And as you can imagine, my life and my children's life was completely devastated. It was so catastrophic. And these past several months, these past 8 months, I've been very, very vulnerable. And a lot of people have taken advantage of me, and it's still actually happening. But the difference now is I finally got to the point where my Brooklyn street smarts came back. Look, I am a guy who has a lot of common sense. I am a guy who has a lot of street smarts. But you'll be surprised when your wife passes away, your mom passes away, you tend to lose those street smarts. I lost them. I lost my street smarts temporarily for about 7 to 8 months, and a couple of girls came into my life, sending me, naked, provocative pictures, promising me they're gonna come visit me and take care of me and take care of the kids. I know it sounds nuts, but you fall for that bullshit when you're very vulnerable, and I actually fell for it. But at this particular point now, I became an expert in what I call the love con. The love con. When you think that you're in love, the love con, then you find out you're still not. Yep. But let's first of all do a little song for my beautiful wife, Jen. I miss her every second, my wife. I am always going to celebrate my wife's life for the rest of my life on earth. And I'm going to celebrate my mom, Josephine's life. This is a song I wrote for Jennifer. It's called Jennifer, my beautiful wife, Jennifer. Our guardian angels, my wife, Jennifer, and my mom, Josephine. I remember when I first looked in your eyes. It was destiny. We were both surprised. From this moment on, there was something very strong that we felt inside. Now my Jennifer has stars in her eyes when she looks at me. When we first kissed, I knew there was something about you that was meant for me, and I knew I loved Jennifer. We spent all our time together every night. When we are apart, something is not right. You became a part of my heart and my soul. My life is finally whole. Now my Jennifer has stars in her eyes when she looks at me. When we first kissed, I knew there was something about you that was meant for me, and I knew I loved Jennifer. That's for my beautiful wife, Jennifer. I will cherish all of the memories. I will always forever honor you and always talk about you. Keep your memory alive forever. And my beautiful mom, Josephine. We'll just do a quick little song for my mom, and then we'll do a little talk. We'll talk some more. We can talk about anything you want to talk about. Good morning from Scotland. My wife was half Scottish. My wife Jennifer. She was half Italian and half Scottish. God bless. Josephine, you were there to guide me. You were there beside me, and I can count on you. Josephine, you're the inspiration, and you are my best friend now until the end. Years passed us by, and I realize how much I've learned from you. Mistakes I've made, you show me the way to make it all brand new. Josephine, you were there to guide me. You were there beside me, and I can count on you. Josephine, you're the inspiration, and you are my best friend now until the end. You always believe that I can achieve everything that I dreamed. Until that day, ignore what they say. Follow your destiny. Josephine, you were there to guide me. You were there beside me, and I can count on you. Josephine, you're the inspiration, and you are my best friend now until the end. So those were two originals you heard. One was written. Thank you. God bless you too, Scott, and your family as well. That was a song I wrote for my beautiful wife, Jennifer. She passed away this year. She's only 46 years old, a mother of our two beautiful children, Michael and Sophia. Michael's 15. Sophia's going to be 12 in January. And my beautiful mother, Josephine, passed away 2 weeks later. Two most hardest losses that you could possibly imagine in my life and my children's life. And this is the first holidays I'm going to be spending without my wife and mom and the children also. And it's going to be devastating, which is kind of like why I haven't been doing a lot of lives. It's been really hitting me hard. But I will be doing a lot of lives. I will be getting back into it because I do have big dreams. I want to start my Apefather brand. I want one day Apefather to be synonymous with, great food, maybe, restaurants, Italian restaurants, steakhouses. Maybe one day if I could get big enough, hotels, casinos, who knows? But yeah, I want to build up the Apefather brand. And I write a lot of music for the Apefather brand. You should check it out. It's all on my short feeds. I write music. Like I'll give you a little example here. Stuff like this. The power of the Apefather brand. You know. And normally what I do is I'll throw a little solo in there. You know. If you love the blues, let's do a little blues. There were a little blues there, jamming on the piano. Sounds like music I write for the Apefather brand. We're gonna get that known one day. Forget about it. Thank you, the Live 2000s. You can check out a lot of these songs on my short feeds. Nothing girly about Apefather. I'm all man. 100% an Italian man, an Italian stallion. Okay, the ultimate Italian. But it is kind of late. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to get going here. I will be back to do a lot more live soon. Just wanted to do a quick one here for about 40 minutes. We'll finish off with one more quick song here. And I will be back soon. I will be back soon here. I love Frank Sinatra, you know. I wrote this song called The Last Time I Seen Her. It was dedicated to his marriage or relationship with the great Ava Gardner. You know, if you ever watched the movie Bugsy, you know, with a Warren Beatty, you know, he played the mobster who actually created Las Vegas, Benjamin Siegel. Never called him Bugsy. Call him Bugsy, you got trouble. But that was the name of the movie. It's called Bugsy. He had a similar relationship with Victoria Hill. They wanted to like kill each other, these two. Forget about it. They loved each other. It's kind of like that song from U2. You know, that's what I was thinking, you know, like With or Without You. You know, you can't live without the woman, but you also can't live with her either. She drives you friggin' bazza, we say in Italian, crazy. Bazzo. But so it's a song I wrote dedicated to Frank Sinatra and Ava Gardner. They loved each other, but they wanted to kill each other. I'm going to sing it here. just like she did before. Last time I seen her, she was walking out on me, yeah. I called her up this morning just to see what's going on. Maybe we'll spend some time in a restaurant or drinking cocktails with wine, yeah. We've been going out on and off for a couple of years. The girl needed her space. Sometimes I wonder if really her taste, but baby, when you're not around, my soul cries out, how much you're perfect for me. I have no doubts, but you have to make a big decision for me. Girl, can't you see how I need you? Last time I seen her, she was walking out on me just like she did before. Last time I seen her, she was walking out on me, little piano solo. But baby, when you're not around, my soul cries out, how much you're perfect for me. I have no doubts, but you have to make a big decision for me. Girl, can't you see, yeah, how I need you? Last time I seen her, she was walking out on me just like she did before. Last time I seen her, she was walking out on me, yeah. The last time I seen her, she was walking out on me just like she did before. Last time I seen her, she was walking out on me, So that was an original. God bless. Called The Last Time I Seen Her. Dedicated to the great Frank Sinatra. Old Blue Eyes, chairman of the board. Forget about it. He's really, truly the ultimate Italian. But anyway, God bless all of you. We say in Italian, buonanotte. Please like and subscribe to the Apefather channel. I will be back soon. Okay, ciao. Good night. God bless. Thank you so much. Jesus is King, and Jesus is definitely King. God bless. God bless all.